Welcome guys, welcome back. You're here with the Architect and another episode of MotoGP 20. So as you know by now, we're in season 1. This is round 6 of the season at Mugello in Italy in Moto 3. In the last episode we didn't do very well, we didn't score any points, but we're starting to see the benefits of the improvements in the engine and frame that we'd been working on. We've got a engine upgrade as well for this time round, so hopefully we should reap the benefits of that as well. So without hesitation, let's get down to the track. We're going straight into Q2 and then go straight into the race. Let's go.
Everything's ready for the second qualifying session. In a while, we'll see the 18 riders who qualified in the free practices and in the first qualifying session get on the track.
So here we are then guys, in the paddock. So we'll just have a look at our consumption check. We'll go out on 5 laps. Our tyre choice, because it's raining, is only mediums. So these used tyres are probably going to be absolutely fine to go out on, so I'm not going to change the tyres. We're going to continue with those tyres as they are, at least they're scrubbed in, and we'll get straight out on the track and see if we can hit our objective and be on the 4th row of the grid. The times I've been achieving in FP has been in the so as I was saying, the time I've been achieving in FP have been a little bit behind race pace, so I'm doing a 2:02, but it absolutely qualifies us to meet our objective, and we should come somewhere this race. My expectation is to be in the top 10. I think the bike still appears that it's slightly down on horsepower compared to the other riders, and it still runs wide like that. No matter what I do in setup, I cannot seem to stop it doing that. I might actually end up adding a little bit of preload just to jack up the back again, just for the race. So let's get a good exit out of here. That's it, a qualifying lap. So we've got enough fuel to do one fast lap. Who's behind us? Alcoba. Hope he don't interfere with us. 2:14.7, so we're 2 seconds off what I can do around here. Very deep there. Very, very deep. I mean, the weather conditions as well are making a difference in terms of that steering. So maybe it is just the fact that it's raining. But we're up on a personal best on the first sector. 2:08 fastest lap, Arbolino. We're quite a way off the pace. Yeah, we're struggling in the rain here, even to do a decent qualifying lap. The front tyre is cold as well, can't get any heat into that. But let's get back into the pit. And let's put some fresh tyres on. And we've got one more chance of doing a fast lap. Also going to add a bit of preload at the back. Right, let's get out there before we lose our time.
The mechanics are taking the bike.
Okay, so we're going to have one chance to do one fast lap. Okay, so I'm going to smash it down this straight, and this is going to be the lap that is going to qualify on 10th, because what we really need to do is we really need to get some reputation, otherwise we're never going to get a ride in Moto 2. And I don't want to be doing another season in Moto 3. So we're up on the first split. Get round the corner. I think that's our qualifying finished. It just wouldn't go around the corner.
That's the end of the second and last qualifying session, and we can finally see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow.
Okay, again, so that's abysmal. So failed to meet our objective. So in pole position is Tatsuki Suzuki. John McPhee's doing well, he's in 5th. But you can see we're about 4 seconds off the pace. But let's get down to the grid and go straight into the race and see how we do.
Hi motorcycle race fans tuning in. Today's Moto 3 race is being held in the hills of Tuscany, where the Italian Grand Prix is about to start. At the moment, the track is completely soaked from the rain that shows no signs of letting up. This will definitely prompt race direction to declare a wet race. It was a long weekend for the Moto 3 riders, but finally the showdown is here. We're coming to you from the starting grid. There's just a few minutes to go before the race begins.
So it's absolutely thrown it down, guys. We're down on the grid. We're going to have a check of our consumption, make sure we've got enough fuel for the race. We're going to carry a little bit more fuel like we usually do, just an extra 3 laps, just so we can use power mode 2 to give us that extra horsepower. We can't change our tyres. In a wet race like this you only get the option of mediums, so we're going to put new medium tyres on. Unlike last time where I forgot to put new tyres on like a muppet. Now I'm going to take a gamble. Here. I'm just going to make sure our setup is loaded. And I'm going to go into setup, and I'm going to just stiffen up our springs, and I'm going to add compression, a little bit of compression to the back, and reduce the rebound. And I'm just going to hope that this allows it to get around the corner a little bit more than what it has been doing, because in this wet race I've been really struggling in the wet, to get it to turn. So hopefully this might just do the trick, because we really need a good race here. If we don't have a good race here, then we could be struggling to get a ride in Moto 2, and we really don't want to do that. We really want to get a contract for Moto 2. I'm not sure I can bear another season in Moto 3. So we're all on the same tyres. Suzuki in 1st, McPhee's in 5th, Vietti was there, although I couldn't see where he was. Come on.
Not long to go now until it's in the entire championship.
The lights are red. And we're off. Come on. A bit of a slow start, as always is. Don't know why, but we're going to try and complete this race. get round the first corner. Bit of light damage. Come on, get round. They're made up a place. You've got to take it easy around these first corners. This is where you're going to get tagged, this is where you're going to incur your damage, and we don't want to do that. We don't want any damage at this early stage in the race. It's so competitive. Oh, he tags us at the back, a little bit more light damage. Be careful of that. When the pack spreads out a little bit, maybe we can start to pick a few people off. But for our first lap, let's just make sure we get round without and stay on the bike. So our rear tyre is nice and warm, but our front tyre is cold. So it's a slow pace to start with. Look at the first lap, 2:21. So we've got a crasher there. Yamanica. Under Cooney, and it's our horsepower. That's where we're falling short, is on horsepower. Light damage again as he runs into the back of us. I always feel I need to go underneath to get an overtake because we don't have the horsepower. I need to dive under them. But if we get round this laps, guys, we need a cheer. We haven't binned the bike on the first 2 laps. But we need to watch our fuel now because we've got 3 laps. Chasing Tate. Mercedes put in the fastest lap, 2:08. All Foggy has crashed. Too deep there. Too deep. Onto up front. I think we're catching these guys. We could pick off a few places here. So what's the gap between us and Onchu? Just under a second. Just under a second between me and Onchu, and we've got a gap behind us, so we've got an opportunity. There's a few in front of us actually. We could, if we can get up there, and get on the back of them. .8 seconds, so I lost loads of time in that sector. loads of time. Struggling to hang on to the back of him, but what's our time on this lap? 2:12, so consistent. So that's what I've been hitting all the time, all weekend, but now we need to go to power mode 1. Oh, we've still got a bit of fuel, we'll stay in. Lopez has crashed. Oh, it nearly took us out as well. So you seem to be okay around this sector of the track. It's just the rest of it, which is kind of the objective really, I suppose. Down the next straight we'll up it up again into mapping 2. I think that slight damage hasn't helped us, has it? Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, tight, Randy! Come on! Hold it together for this last lap. Slight penalty as well, so we really need to pull a gap if we can. Just a little gap, just so we don't lose a place. In fact, we're gaining on those in front of us, aren't we? Oh, that was a slow bend. I lost speed out there. I thought you'd come off, Foggy. Let's try and hang on to the back of him. We might get a tow, he could help us out. We're toe to toe with Foggy. They've got the horsepower, we see through the bends. But we're fighting. The last corner. Keep it tight. We're going to get swallowed up on the last. Well, that was cheeky, but have we got it? Come on!
Marc Vermeer is starting to fill up with the stars of the race. So let's take a look at a graphic of the official results of the just finished Moto3 race.
Oh, that last lap. I'm just pleased we finished the race. That last lap was exciting. So, final results then. Masia in first place, Antonelli in second place, Tatsuki Suzuki in third place, Vietti fourth. Toba on the KTM in fifth, McPhee sixth. Good result for McPhee. So where did we come in the end? Let's have a look. 28th. So scored no points again, but we need some horsepower. We need horsepower. So Riders' Championship. So Masia, he's still leading the championship. This is the joke, isn't it? Absolute joke. So we're fighting with all these bottom guys on a KTM. I mean, where's the next KTM? Sasaki. So, okay. So he's not got any points either. Oncho hasn't got any points either. Okay, I don't feel too bad then. Constructors Championship then. Leopard second, Sky Racing Team third. So our reputation score, this is what we really need to start improving if we're going to get a ride in Moto 2. And yeah, it seems to have gone down then, so this is the problem. This is what we really need to work on. On a positive though, through the FP sessions I managed to complete all of the development sessions and got some research points, so we should have lots available for us to research, therefore improving the bike. So as always, what we'll do now is we'll strip the leathers off and put the suit on, and we'll go and do some team management. Personal manager. So we don't have any new personal managers to look at. We don't have any proposals received. Team performance is still strong. Technical staff management, let's see. So we're looking for a chief engineer, aren't we, so that we can improve the engine more. So a little bit stronger on the engine side. We don't have any new candidates available. Got a candidate available here. Yeah, data analyst. So a C+, Natalie. So this could be what we're looking for. So we are going to change our data analyst for Natalie. Then hopefully we will get a chief engineer as well, with strengths that are more focused around the engine side, because that's what we need. So development, let's have a quick look in development. So 4 weeks for the frame. And we don't have anything under development here, and this is where the action needs to happen, but we have got the development points, the research points now from our free practice sessions. In fact, our free practice sessions has provided us with all the requirements, so we don't need any more requirements now, so we don't need to do any more development work in the free practice sessions, which is good news, because now we can forget about those and just go straight into qualifying for the rest of the season or the rest of the championship, and just purely focus our staff on development, which is exactly what we're going to do, because we have got some staff in research at the moment and we don't need them now, so we can start the development of an engine component, and we will start with improving the engine's intake and exhaust capacity. So what does this give us? Smoother delivery at low speeds, low to medium speeds. It's only a small development part, so let's just do it. Let's add some staff. Let's move Antonio over there as well, because he's researching at the moment, and we know we don't need to do any research. And Tobias, let's try and get this engine sorted. And we're going to take a few people off the frame as well. "5 weeks. Long time, isn't it? Don't know why it has to take so long. I'm going to take more off the frame and add them to this engine. We really need to get some horsepower. Right, let's add all the staff. Now I know that there was one member of staff who had a particular strength in the frame, so let's go and just find who that was. Lucas, and we'll keep Lucas on there on his own. He needs to crack on. Okay then, so I think that'll be it for this episode, guys. In the next episode we're at Spain again. We'll do that next week. So then guys, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. Remember to subscribe, guys, and hit the like button if you like what you see here. Hit the notification as well, the bell, the big bell, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you're playing this game. What team are you racing with, and is that able to go around corners? Is that bike able to go around corners just as badly as the KTM does right now? And let me know how you're doing. So I think on that note then, I'll see you in the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. There's some action in the pits as the first qualifying session is about to begin. There are still 4 spots available in the second qualifying session for a chance at pole position. The rain's coming down pretty heavily here, and the asphalt conditions are going to force everybody to face this session with rain tyres.